It's Monday, July 31st. My name is Barbara Pagel, and I'm sharing this devotional with you based on 1 Kings chapter 3, verses 16 through 28. Later, two women who were prostitutes came to the king and stood before him. The one woman said, "Please, my lord, this woman and I live in the same house, and I gave birth while she was in the house. Then on the third day after I gave birth, this woman also gave birth. We were together. There was no one else with us in the house. Only the two of us were in the house. Then this woman's son died in the night because she lay on him. She got up in the middle of the night and took my son from beside me while your servants slept. She laid him at her breast and laid her dead son at my breast. When I rose in the morning to nurse my son, I saw that he was dead. But when I looked at him closely in the morning, clearly it was not the son I had born." But the other woman said, "No, the living son is mine, and the dead son is yours." The first said, "No, the dead son is yours, and the living son is mine." So they argued before the king. Then the king said, "The one says, 'This is my son that is alive, and your son is dead,' while the other says, 'Not so, your son is dead, and my son is the living one.'" So the king said, "Bring me a sword." And they brought a sword before the king. The king said, "Divide the living boy in two, then give half to the one and half to the other." But the woman whose son was alive said to the king, because compassion for her son burned within her, "Please, my lord, give her the living boy. Certainly do not kill him." The other said, "It shall be neither mine nor yours. Divide it." Then the king responded, "Give the first woman the living boy. Do not kill him. She is his mother." All Israel heard of the judgment that the king had rendered, and they stood in awe of the king, because they perceived that the wisdom of God was in him to execute justice. The title of the devotional is "Love Can Do No Other." When presented with the quandary of which mother a child truly belongs to, how is King Solomon to know? Each woman argues passionately that the baby is hers. Both sides of the story are compelling. What is to be done? "We will get a sword and divide the child in half," the wise king declares cleverly. "Give each mother half." "Yes," says one of the women, "if I can't have the child, no one can." Some people today respond this way too when benefits are offered to others. Meanwhile, without hesitation, the real mother begs the king not to kill the boy. "Please," she cries, "give him to her." The loving mother will do anything for her child, even give him up, because love can do no other. The king now knows who the real mother is. God, too, gave up everything out of love for God's children. Despite our shortcomings, our failures, our falling short of the glory of God, God held nothing back in order to save us. A cross, an empty tomb, Easter, love can do no other. Pray with me. Saving God, your love for us goes beyond words. Help us share it with others. Amen.